You are here because you demand the final promise that her rejection, her silence, her absolute worst action will never land as pain again. You are tired of the waiting for the text, the apology, the fear that when she finally makes her move, that blade will land again right in the center of your chest. That promise is real, and it is found in the wisdom of the Stoics. They didn't teach you to be cold. They taught you to be unbreakable, to build a shield so thick that nothing she does can ever shatter your peace. To achieve this, you need more than just silence. You need to construct a two-part immunity system, a bulletproof inner defense that makes her entire arsenal obsolete. Welcome to the Silent Roar. Today, we build the shield that makes you impervious to her chaos. This is how you become the man she can't break. To understand the solution, we must first diagnose the fatal flaw in your current command structure. The weak kingdom. Let's start with where you are right now. You are the ruler of your own life, but your kingdom, your inner world, is weak. Not because you lack strength, but because you built your security outside the walls. You are a king whose worth is dependent on an ambassador's report. When the ambassador, her text, her validation, her presence, brings good news, you feel peace. But when she sends news of a siege, rejection, indifference, walking away, the king panics. He runs to the parapets, begging the enemy for mercy. He sacrifices his time, his dignity, and his boundaries, all because his peace is not self-contained. The problem is not the attack. The problem is that your inner citadel, the true seat of your power, is exposed and vulnerable. You are losing the war not on the battlefield, but in the panic room of your mind. The Stoics tell us, you cannot stop the enemy from assembling outside your walls. But you can make sure the siege is irrelevant. You do this by building a two-part immunity system. The first and most critical defensive measure is building the fortress walls before the attack even begins. The proactive shield. The first part of your immunity system is the proactive shield. We call it the triumph of premeditation, or Premeditatio Malorum. Most men wait for her rejection to happen, then react with shock, rage, and despair. But the wise king never allows the unexpected to crush him. You must rehearse the siege. This is not pessimism. This is emotional foresight. You sit down in the quiet of your citadel and you project the worst possible scenario. What if she leaves me for the guy she told me not to worry about? What if she texts me today to say she never cared? What if I see her thriving and happy with someone else tomorrow? You don't just imagine the event, you imagine your response. The moment of shock, when the courier, the text, the photo, arrives with the devastating news, your mind will want to seize up and panic. The veto, because you have rehearsed this scene 100 times, your inner king instantly recognizes it. This is the drill. This is the scenario I prepared for. The shock is gone. It is merely a rehearsed script. The action, you don't react with anger. You respond with the prepared sentence. This is an external event that requires no emotional energy. I will focus on the work on my desk. The unexpected blow is always the heaviest. By preparing your mind for the worst of her actions, you strip that action of its power to cause shock. That is the first shield. But a shield is only armor. To be truly sovereign, you must secure the true wealth inside your walls. The reactive shield. The shield of premeditation is only armor. To be truly unbreakable, you need an internal source of wealth that her actions cannot steal. This is the reactive shield, the virtue shield. Imagine your fortress has a vault of gold deep beneath the stone. Most men value their kingdom based on the fields outside the walls, her approval, her attention, her commitment. When the enemy burns the fields, the king panics because his wealth is gone. The Stoic man is different. He realizes his true wealth is not external. His wealth is the gold of his character, his discipline, his integrity, his honesty, his commitment to his mission. You must install a new accounting system in your mind. Your self-worth is measured only by the status of the gold in your vault. When she rejects you, does this rejection lower your discipline? No. Does it corrupt your integrity? No. Does it break your commitment to your mission? Only if you allow it. The result, her rejection, her indifference, her cruelest action, it is merely noise outside the walls. The gold is safe. Since the only thing that truly matters, your virtue, is untouchable by her, her actions become emotionally irrelevant. This is the ultimate immunity. You are no longer seeking her approval for your currency. You are self-funded. This mastery of the citadel leads to one final, magnetic identity, the man she cannot break. The unbreakable man identity. The final victory is the creation of the unbreakable man. When the full siege is underway, when she is silent, when she is testing, when she is trying to see if you have broken, the enemy watches the citadel. And they see something they did not expect. The king is not pacing. He is not worried about the siege. He is in the great hall, calmly focused on the affairs of the kingdom, his mission. This is the climax. The enemy's siege is proof of their weakness, not yours. They are wasting their resources on walls that cannot be breached. And you? You are focused on becoming a better ruler, a better man, building a better future that has zero space for the drama or pain they offer. This is the magnetic truth: she cannot break the man who refuses to be moved. You are unbreakable the moment you fully internalize two things. You neutralized her attack before it landed, premeditation. You secured your only true wealth inside your walls, virtue. Her actions cannot touch you because you have decided that your peace and your power are non-negotiable and internal. That is the man she can't break. That is the man who wins. Stop letting her actions be the wind that determines your direction. Your path is set by your own compass. Are you ready to choose power over panic? Are you ready to claim your citadel? Drop a comment below with the phrase, "I am the gold." Let that be your declaration of inner sovereignty. If this message resonated, hit the like button and subscribe to The Silent Roar to join the growing community of men who are building their lives on unshakable stoic strength. Thanks you for watching. Stay strong, stay grounded, and never again let an external event steal your internal peace.